Hello and welcome to day 9. So today we're going to go into our triangle pose or Trikonasana. Now this is a bit more involved, so I'm just going to start off with doing 2 sun salutation A's to warm the body up. So hopefully we're all familiar now. So feet are close together, grounded into the earth, tailbone tucked under to engage the core. We're going to breathe in, come into our mountain pose Tadasana. As we exhale down, we're going to our full forward bend, just drawing yourself forward over your thighs, stretching the back of the legs. We inhale to our halfway lift, flat back position here. From halfway lift, plant the hands into the mat, step the feet back, we're in our high plank position. We're going to lower the knees down and then lower the shoulders down as we exhale. From here, we're going to breathe into our upward facing dog, lifting our knees from the mat. We're going to tuck our toes under as we exhale to our downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. We're going to step the feet to the hands, nice and smoothly. Inhale to your halfway lift because you're going up. We're going to exhale down to our full forward bend, feeling that stretch on the hamstrings down the back of the leg, and then inhale, mountain pose. Let's do one more salutation, flowing now with the breath. So I want you to exhale down, and then I want you to inhale up. So really flowing now, exhale down. It's one long breath all the way down from high to low plank. We're dropping our knees first, don't forget. And then we breathe into our upward dog. And then we exhale, tucking our toes under to our downward dog. From here, bend the knees, look forward, step the feet to the hands. That's an inhalation to your halfway lift. Before exhaling back down to your full forward bend. And it's mountain pose Tadasana to finish our second salutation. Now I can feel my heart rate has actually increased just by doing those 2 salutations, and that's what we want to do. Now the next pose is called Triangle or Trikonasana. It actually looks harder than it is. So I want you to take your feet apart and have the feet about 45 degrees angle. Raise the arms until they're parallel to the floor. I call this 5-point star. Now to go into our triangle pose, take your left foot and point it directly in front. The back foot comes to about a 45-degree angle. The arms stay parallel to the floor. Now what we do here is we start, or imagine that someone's drawing our hands away. So we're pulling a hand forward, and as we do so, we take your right hip out behind you. The arms stay parallel to the floor, reaching forward as far as you can, and keeping both the front leg and the back leg straight. We then flip the hand so it's facing the side, and then we come into a rotation. So start to lower that left hand to the inside of the left ankle and raise the right arm to the ceiling. Now the key here is to try and keep that right shoulder back. So your arms are about 6 o'clock on the clock face. So keep the shoulder back, and as you do so, if you can, just turn your dristi or your gaze up through the fingertips of your right hand and actually look at the ceiling and hold here. Try and pull this right hip back as if you have a plane of glass in front of you. So holding this for just a few moments, keep the breath flowing, don't hold the breath, even though it's tempting to. Holding here. And you can hold this for as long as you like when you're practicing, and then as you take a breath in, just start to raise the torso and come back into our 5-point star position. It's important as well to do each side, to balance things out all the time. So this time, right foot goes forward, follow with the back left foot to about that 45-degree angle, arms stay parallel. The same thing on this side. So as you reach forward with your right hand, your left hip goes out behind you. So really stretching forward as far as you can, keeping the legs straight, don't forget. Then turn the hands to the side, and then we come into our rotation. So this time the right hand comes to the inside of the right ankle. Now you may find it easier just to have your hand wrapped around your shin. That's completely fine. Try and keep your left arm straight above, and if you can, turn your gaze or your dristi to look up at the ceiling through the fingertips of that left hand. Keep the left shoulder back, keep the left hip raised. Again, holding here for a couple of moments, and just allowing the body to stretch in this position. Come back to your 5-point star. Now another position here, which is like a modification, is the Revolved Triangle. So again, we're going to come facing to the other side, Have your left foot facing forward. The back foot behind you will probably be on a slight angle. Again, keep the legs straight. Raise the arms up towards the ceiling. Now you may need to have a block here, or a book, or a can of beans or something, whatever you have handy at the house. So breathe in. Make sure that your right hip is coming forward, so nice and square on. Arms up towards the ceiling, drop the shoulders down the back. Take a breath in. As we exhale, we're going to bring our hands down and then take your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Now here's where you may want to either have your hand straight down if you can do that. If not, just have your hand on the block and then raise the left arm to the ceiling, and again try and turn around, looking up at the ceiling through the fingertips of that left hand. Pull that shoulder right the way back and try and balance here. Again, you'll find the block makes it easier. Come out of the pose, back into our 5-point star. Now again, it's important to always balance things out, so we'll do it the other side as well. So turning around, right foot forward, back left foot at a slight angle. Just get your prop so it's in the right position. Coming back here, so both arms up towards the ceiling. This time, left hip comes forward. Now you may need to take your left leg slightly out towards the edge of the mat. Take a breath in, and as we exhale, we come forward, revolving down. Left hand to the outside of the right leg and lift the right arm to the ceiling, going in the opposite direction. Hold here for a second before coming back out to your 5-point star, and then relax. Well done, that was a toughie. We'll see you next time.